That might be another bass. I think it is another bass. Yes, it is another bass. This is a great day. It's another nice one too. Ha ha ha! Another nice one with a fat belly. They are full of shad, man, I'm sure. They are just full of shad. You know what gets me fired up? Crankbaits. I mean, to my heart. Love them. Sexy shad, baby. That is sexy shad if you didn't know. I've been getting a lot of emails. A lot of emails. Does anybody email anymore? I've been getting a lot of DMs. Crankbaits. I don't fish crankbaits. I see you fish a lot of them. You catch fish on them. Which I love crankbaits. Tell me about them. So let's do that. I wouldn't say my secret weapon, my favorite. But it's going to come down to the bills. It does have to do with size as well, but it's going to come down to the bills. When the bill goes straight down like that, you can tell I've been using this one. That's going to be a shallow crank. So when the bill goes straight down, almost straight down, you know, that's going to run 6 inches under the water surface, depending on size and actually depending on what line you run too. Remember that I just did my last video, fluorocarbon sinks, braid, and monofilament float. So not only does that make a difference, the size of the line will make a difference. And a pro, like an actual professional fisherman, will know what bait, what line, what kind to run at what depth exactly. But these are going to be generalizations. So shallow. And why I love these, if you're ever rolling top water and you're like, man, water just hit 65, 70. It should be rolling top water. And it's not top water. I always say, I preach it in all my videos almost. If it's not rolling here and you think it should be, take it one step underwater. I promise you, you will catch 10 times the fish. And everybody thinks big, big, big here. They're still coming up to get this. You'll still catch the big ones. So if they're not hitting this, take it one step underwater. That is tip of the day. That's number one. And you'll catch a lot of fish. I love it. I love it. I'll get to my secret weapon in a minute. So then you go basic square bills. What I just do with that one. So these will run different depths. This little guy, it's a smaller one, maybe a 1.5 KVD. This will run 2 to 3, maybe 4 feet deep. So we'll go 2 to 4 feet deep. Smaller size actually does make a little bit of a difference there. You go up one more size. So the bill, I didn't do this, most important part, the bill, when it's basically at a 45-degree angle here, that's going to be your average square bill. So 2 to 4 feet deep, 3 to 5 foot deep. They make one bigger than this, and I can't believe I don't have one. I scoured through here for a while. That'll run 5 to 8 feet deep. It's an actual bigger size. So, but the bill going 45 degrees is in your 3 to 8 foot range, depending on what it is. That's the most common right there. And so if you think about it, it does get hung up, but not like you think, because it's bouncing off the bottom. And you can even take a longer bill one and it does the same. It really doesn't get hung up as much because it's really bouncing off the bottom. So these are great on rocks. These are great on rocks. I'll run them through trees and stuff too. But so on the bill, that once it starts going straight out, the longer it gets, the deeper it'll go. So this one is an 8 to 12 footer. So the bill goes straight out, a couple inches, inch and a half. But once the bill starts going from 45-degree angle to straight out, you're just going to start going deeper now. So, and it'll run like this. It'll bounce off the rocks. This one really doesn't get hung up as much because it's really blocking it. Kind of like a spinner, you know, spinner part of the spinner bait. That was a terrible reference. So 8 to 12 feet. Very, very effective. And that theme keeps going. Longer, longer. See how long that is straight out? That's about a 18 footer. That's a 20, 25. This thing, well, both these, you're going to want to use a heavier rod on these. I mean, like a 7/9 heavy, real line, 20 pound, whatever, 60 pound braid, whatever. But this creates so much tension. It's like reeling it in with a fish. Like these can, because they're just digging. They're always digging. So 18 to 20 foot, even 25, depending on. Those are the longest ones I have. And this, most people don't, for some reason, put these in with crankbaits, but they are indeed lipless crankbaits. This is the best trolling bait. They will get hung up. They do better than you think, because they run like this too. They do better than you think. Trolling, I mean, these are money. The chrome, if you have any kind of clear water and a sunny day, she's down there 8 feet, reflecting, going side to side, dashing. And if you guys aren't kayak trolling, if you're a kayak fisherman, I'm a kayak fisherman, if you're not trolling, you're missing out. Watching that rod snap back, I mean, chatterbaits, crankbaits, these, swim bait, whatever. You're missing out. So that's the gist. I do have a secret weapon. Not so much Havasu for whatever reason, but back in Missouri in the ponds. So that just, when I bought it, I thought it was a frog. I'm like, oh, those legs are cool. I'm like, when I got it home and out of the box, I'm like, that thing has a bill on it. Not only does it have a bill, she got a shallow crankbait bill. And that's exactly what it is. So not only is it a shallow crankbait, man, it's jointed. It's a wake bait. So it runs just under the surface. Not only that, it'll run up to the surface, run up. It is crazy. I can't remember. I bought it at Academy in Joplin, Missouri, so can't remember the brand, but check that thing out. So anyway, you get one. The white works, but you put the green one in a pond, just run it like a shallow crank. Ooh, you're gonna like the results of that. So guys, I hope that helps on crankbait depths. We'll get into colors another time, but put on a crankbait, striper, put on a crankbait, and go get them. They love it. Guys, have a great day. Go fishing. And let me know how this works out. I'll be back with another tip.